to grow, for gifts and joy and laughter, and especially for accepting us as your special children. Help us always do our very best and fill us with your love, so that we might become people you want us to be. Show us this is a special day, and help us share many gifts to one another. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Fourth graders, would you and your buddies please lead us this morning?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, guys. Well, we have a very special coach on campus, and I think everybody knows why, but I would love for the Moore family to come out because this is really a family affair. So here we go. Come on board. So exciting. So first of all, congratulations because share with us, Coach Moore. Yesterday we won the Class 2A softball state championship. So we'll give a couple of highlights. The first game in the semifinal on Wednesday, we kind of took a good toll on the other team, winning 11-0. But yesterday's game for the final was a lot more difficult for us. The pitcher was really amazing. She was painting the corners, and my girls really took about 6 innings to hit the ball well. We had a leadoff single by Taylor Bump, and then because of her hard work and effort, she was able to outrun a ground ball to shortstop. You can always get faster, remember that? And she did, she outran it, and then Danielle Romanello, another freshman, my catcher, roped the ball into left field, and again, because of good speed, Taylor Bump was able to score from first base, putting up the only run of the game on the board in the top of the 6th. And then in the bottom of the 7th, because we were the visitors, they were hitting, and it was their last chance to score on us. And the first ball was a rocket up the middle. My pitcher flies off the mound, catches it on the ground, but accidentally throws it over first base. Luckily, my catcher had sprinted down the line as she should, caught the ball, kept the girl at second base, leaving a runner on 2. So we walked the next kid to make it a force, and she was their best hitter. And Kayla Woodall, my freshman pitcher, was able to strike out the next 2 batters, making it 2 outs with a runner on first and second in the bottom of the 7th. They're the home team. And then the next ball hit was a foul ball way behind first base, right about 3 or 4 inches off the fence. And my second baseman does the most amazing drop step and sprint with her glove tucked, just the way I taught her, at full speed, with her hand over her shoulder, looking the ball directly into her glove. You can actually see that on TV, just as I taught her. So that was the 3rd out, and we won 1-0 against Osceola Christian, a very respectable team, and I know we'll see them again in the future, but we're so excited for the win, and we had so many people supporting us that the girls are just so proud that they were able to make Canterbury proud and bring home the trophy.
So share with us what the kids are wearing. This is what everybody got.
A medal.
And then, Titan, what are you carrying? Woo!
The trophy.
The trophy!
So we got the first place trophy, and each player got state championship medals and state championship back-to-back T-shirts because, in case you forgot, we did win last year as well. So and in 2011. So this is the school's 3rd softball state championship. But as I tell the girls, nothing comes for free. Nothing comes without hard work, and it isn't a given. Anything can happen any given day, and we're so blessed that God was looking over us, bringing the win home.
Scoot back a little bit. A little more. Okay, that's good.
much, Coach Moore, for sharing with us. That's so, so exciting. And please let the varsity softball girls know we'd love for them to come to Flag so we can honor them too, okay? And Ms. Garrison, we've got lots going on this morning. And those softball girls have to know how to read so that they know how to read those college contracts, right? Did you know that they're going to get them? You know they're going to get them. And it all goes hand in hand. Right now we're going to celebrate a birthday.
There's so much going on today. Sorry.
Please introduce yourself. Tell us why you're dressed up and introduce these wonderful people tonight.
My name is my mother's name contract and my mom
So you're from Kentucky. Did you come all the way down here just for Famous American for birthday? So, you had a birthday?
my birthday is on Sunday and I'm
One more year before double digits. And Ansley picked out Adventure Time, so if you saw this at the book fair, it will now be in our library, so thank you very much. And the new Caldecott Honor Book. These books are given to the Canterbury School Library in gratitude to Almighty God and in honor of Love, Mommy, Daddy, Emmy, Lizzie, Birdies, and Fishy. So we got to figure out the Birdies and the Fishies, but Emmy and Lizzie. Then we trust your judgment. All right, let's have a birthday song for Ansley.
No, Nina, don't move. Okay. Just like that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay. Got him. Birthday poo-poo.
All right, I need my chair people to come out in just a second. Okay, Mrs. Wallace and Mrs. Carlson, come on out. They have been working since last year. They put their thinking caps on. There's lots more of you. I have flowers. They have really done an amazing job, and I also have a tube of Bengay, especially Miss Dolenberg. I made her move her thing like 3 times, so I figured she needed the Bengay for her muscles, and then I have aspirin for like Mrs. Evans, who has to do all the help with the finances, and I cannot say, if you helped in any way, shape, or form, raise your hand if you helped with the book fair. We could not. If it were up to me, I'd be opening up those. And it would be boring. So thank you. Guys, give them a huge...
I cannot take all the credit. I had a wonderful team of moms, and I want to thank all of you, Miss Shannon, Kelly, Gigi, and everybody that came in and browsed with your children. They loved it, and the reason I love doing the book fair is because the kids are so in love with reading and books, and it's wonderful. So thank all of you who helped.
Every little volunteer who you think you didn't do much, but it really does matter. I did not thank you because you brought your second grade. So second grade parents, thank you very much for participating. And Singer Alvarado, who did the beautiful dance. That was really fun. So thank you for that. And I'm going to preface this because everybody knows that Mrs. Garrison's really strict. My husband calls me a meanie, and he says
I should be an administrator because I'm mean. And our administrators are never mean here. We're going to have an announcement about the minutes, and I bet we're going to be able to come up with something fun, but especially you older students. Is Mrs. Garrison really, really particular about meeting deadlines? If I set a deadline, I set a deadline. We set a deadline for the posters. If you don't bring a book back, you get it to the library, you can't take one out. And I do that for a reason, because I would much rather you learn the consequences of missing a deadline as an elementary school student than miss a deadline for a softball scholarship. If you have to put in paperwork for a softball scholarship and you miss a deadline, what happens, Mrs. Moore? You lose that scholarship. If you miss a deadline at work, where's one of my workers? What happens when you miss a deadline at work?
You might get fired.
You might get fired. So deadlines are really, really, really important. So even though sometimes it's kind of sad when you miss a deadline in elementary school, you got to trust us grown-ups. So sometimes we're looking at the big picture, not just that day. And with that being said, I'm extremely proud of what we've done, and I'm going to turn it over to our reading minutes.
What does it mean with the fire?
To our reading minutes.
What does that mean? It means you.
I don't know. We haven't counted.
Oh, we haven't counted it yet. So if we make the announcement, we might well make it. I'm planning on us making it. So we shall see, and we'll announce it at the end of the day.
Yeah, sure.
We'll announce it at the end of the day.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Stuff uncovering
Guys, wait a
eyes.
minute, Mrs. Garrison, back out here. This is the lady that we all need to thank for providing this wonderful book fair for us. So, all right, and third grade, I believe we're going to be extremely more famous than we already are. So, teachers?
Staff, can you scoot back a little? I need to film this.
Good morning, third graders have been studying famous Americans, and they're going to introduce themselves to you, and then they're going to create a living museum in the parish hall. So, why don't you come on and step forward, please, and tell us who you are and why you are famous.
Hi, my name is Steve Jobs. I'm famous for making the Apple Company. Which makes an iPhone, iPad, iPod, iPad Nano, iPad Mini, lots of other cool stuff.
Oh, students may sit down, please, in the Huff campus. Have a seat, enjoy.
I'm Thomas Edison, and I invented light bulb, phonograph, hockey dolls, and I made the book. I'm Milton Hershey, and I'm famous for bringing chocolate to America and creating Hershey, Cuba, and Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Louis Armstrong, and I'm famous for my singing, cornet playing, trumpet playing, and books about my life. Hi, my name is Harry Hondini, and I'm famous for escaping stuff. Hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I saw the Civil War, and I was the President of the United States. Hi, I'm Mark Twain. I'm famous for making adventures of Tom Sawyer and adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Hi, I'm Maria Totsi. I'm famous for being one of the first prima ballerinas in the United States. I am Native American. My name is Johnny Appleseed, and I'm famous for planting apple trees in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan. Hi, my name is Martin Luther King Jr., and I'm famous for being one of the greatest civil rights leaders. Hi, I'm Titan Moore. around almost everything. Hi, my name is Barack Obama, and I am famous for being the first African American to be the President of the United States. My name is Davy Crockett, and I'm famous for fighting in the War of 1812 and defending the Alamo for Texas independence. My name is Sally Ride, and I'm famous for being the first American woman in space. Hi, I am George Washington, and I'm famous for being the Vice President of the United States. Hi, I'm Mary, and I'm now famous for making 500 visits open and family. Hi, I'm Amy Oakley, and I'm famous for my shirt. Hi, I'm Amy Oakley, and I'm famous for my sharpshooting. I'm Helen Keller, and I was deaf and blind, and I was the first deaf and blind person to finish college. I'm Goodall, and I'm famous for studying language and literature. My name is Ben Franklin. I am famous because I helped write and sign the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. And I am a famous inventor. Hi, I'm Walt Disney. I am famous because he created a big castle and Disney World and the character of Mickey Mouse. I am Laura Ingalls Wilder, and I'm famous for my children's books, not my child. Hi, I'm Neil Armstrong, and I'm famous for being the first man on the moon. I'm Dr. Steve, and I'm famous for my writing Hi, my name is Elvis Presley, and I am famous for rock and roll. Hi, my name is John Kennedy, and I was the youngest and 35th president of the USA.
So there you go, everybody.
Yes, the third graders worked very hard. They read a biography. They had to write a 5-paragraph research biography on their famous person, and then we used our iPads with the Pages app to type it and to upload pictures from Educreation. So they worked really hard. On a different note, look at my new shirt. You see it? You guys ever seen this before? If you do summer camps this summer, you will receive one. And I am doing 4 camps this summer. The first week school gets out is Minecraft camp, where you create in this mysterious world and you have to survive by building shelter and creating tools, and it's already full with a waiting list. So it's more than likely that I'm going to do an afternoon one and the following week. So if you're interested, check the portal, check e-Notify, ask me, and when I know for sure they're going to open 2 more weeks up, I will let you know. I'm also in July doing a mystery camp that I do every summer. It is so fun. We read a mystery Sunshine State book. We take a tour of the police station. We have a CSI investigator actually come out and talk with us and show us how they go to crime scenes and what they do. And we solve mysteries and decode secret messages. I am doing an art camp. Did you know that cave dwellers used to use art to create magic? Well, we're going to do art throughout the ages, from Stone Age to Greek and Roman to Egyptian, Renaissance. We'll create artwork throughout the ages. And my last camp is going to be creating toys. Have you ever been told not to play with your food? Well, we're going to make toys that you can eat. And are you bored of board games? We're going to create games with your own twist and creativity in it, that you'll have fun this summer. So tell your parents, go online, register for summer camps this summer.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I want to do the food one. Can I join? Okay, good. Okay, did you notice that Mrs. Bridge and Mrs. Daly are not here? They are at the hospital welcoming in a brand new grandbaby. So I don't know whether they're having a little grandson or a granddaughter, but I'll let you know. And Mrs. Kemper and Mrs. Stenoff were at City Hall yesterday. So Mrs. Kemper, come out and tell everybody what you got to do. What happened?
Hanging out with the mayor.
Yeah, no, the mayor was there. It was the city council meeting. It was, I think, their monthly meeting maybe. And they were giving awards to several people for contributing to something to the city, for showing your love for the city. And Mrs. Stenoff and I created a coloring sketchbook, which some of my students know about. It's available on Amazon. And they were very impressed with that. They thought it was a great tool for tourism and for the education of children about our city. And I use it in my St. Petersburg unit, and I discovered a need for it because there was nothing like it. So a few little beach towns have them. They're only like 6 pages, 8 pages long. Ours is 37 pages long. And they were very impressed with it. It's kind of cool. I think we're going to get some orders. And I got honored, so it was very nice.
It was very nice.
Let's congratulate Mrs. Kemper. Great job. Thank you. Yay, good. And if you would like to see a sample of that beautiful sketchbook about St. Petersburg, I have one in my office. Good. And I think we did it.
Let's all stand up.
All right.
Jeff, stand up, Jeff, stand up.
Okay.
Jeff, stand up.
Tall, deep breath. We have to make Mrs. Daly proud of us even if she's not here. Ready?
Jeff, stop. It's a very family. I pledge to uphold my personal integrity. Whoa, sing it right. And be respectful and considerate. Sing it right, Jeff.